week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott up here in the booth, and the talk about this game, Brock, is centered, not surprisingly, on a couple of quarterbacks. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway in prime time on Thursday Night Football. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Levis from the shotgun. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Mario Douglas, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the gun, Levis. He's loaded another one up. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Point after up and good from Bates. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play, and it'll give him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Richardson on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
A loss of 9.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Sam Martin on now to punt it away on fourth. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he'll get it up to the 27. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll give him a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And a first down.
They run again with Hubbard. Still working past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be a first down.
Results in a first down.
Hubbard again. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Hubbard quick on the draw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. And we really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. First down throw here from Richardson. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now Richardson to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. On the play fake, it's Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
A gain of 9 on that run, so now they're left with 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Levis. He finds Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And they'll have first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Another drive coming up for this offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a...
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Well, an assist to their punter on that one, Brock.
I'm glad you said that, Kate. Absolutely right.
Because it was that kick that set up the chance for that immediate safety.
How many times do we sit with coaches over the course of the week and we hear it all the time? Mirroring that defense and special teams, defense and special teams. It can be game changers. And you don't know that play in any NFL game that could turn the tide. Well, we got to see the defense and the special teams marry together. And now we'll get to watch the offense take possession.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Levis now off the play fake. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. So it's second down coming up. Looking to throw, Levis. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. It's a 2-score game early. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Gets this to Johnson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Offense to the line for second down. Throwing off the play fake here. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Hubbard on the give. They'll cobble together a yard there. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down. Throwing is Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent.
Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Flushed out of the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Throwing from near his own goal line. Bails out of the pocket quick. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The visitors and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Levis. He completes it in traffic. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Throwing now, off play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Williams will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. There's an injury out there after the play, and that's Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's being looked at by the medical staff. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you have...
Oh, and the rush just too much. He's taken down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. On first down, it's Richardson. That's taken in by Samuel. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Micah McFadden able to make the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On the option, they give it to Brooks. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another one for Cook. Flies past the first, inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives them the first.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Here's Richardson. The throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Richardson. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. But we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Levis from the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Levis out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Levis throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and short. Ethan Evans on down a punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he drives this into the pouring rain. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Let's go. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Trying again following the sack. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw here from Richardson. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He'll get this complete to Lazard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. They just get the play off. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. That is the halfway point here on Thursday night. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games still to come. And I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as that promises to be a tight one. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Finally, on Monday night, Ravens and Chargers from SoFi at 5:15 local time. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to K. Scott and Brock Ewer.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And that is a touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Oh, mama, what a turn of events. Trailed at the break, Brock. Needed a spark. How about taking the opening kickback and then adding 2 more on top of that to take the lead?
Yeah, I've been in a lot of locker rooms at halftime, heard plenty of speeches about, hey, let's start the second half right. Here's our plays we're going to get to. But you could not have written a better plan, a better script to begin this second half. You take it to the house, you get the 2-point conversion, and momentum is rolling.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 28. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Richardson back to throw. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cook trying this one. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Here's 2nd and 11. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Cook calls it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Brooks on the counter. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Micah McFadden able to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now run by Cook. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Gay's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense ready to get going again now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Short pass brought in. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Levis has the connection to Jones. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun now for Levis. Brought in left side by Jones. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home teams and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
The pickup of 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
This offense making its way back out now. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Levis back to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Handoff running right, Hubbard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two in 3rd downs vertical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now outruns their offense to take over. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finding Judy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Bryce Huff in on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
He's on the move. Taking off with it again. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's just a field goal game right now as we get set for our final quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Takes off right out of the read option. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Going for it with Brooks. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The offense getting set to go. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. Levis from the shotgun. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing now, Richardson. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Hubbard quick on the draw. And he's brought down for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They'll bring out the punter here. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Here comes their offense out again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. That's brought in by Lazard.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Here's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give him a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's a give to Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
He'll take the option to the right on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He makes it in for the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent in through the rain. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense headed back to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Levis now on 1st down. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. The big play nets him 17 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Levis throwing again. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Gets it quickly to Douglas. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Third and short yardage, Levis. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Alert. Hey.
They'll run it with Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds Judy near the sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That one gains 7. And it'll give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hand off here for Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running once more with Brooks. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done. There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It was a great effort from our winners as we say so long from Toronto.